Hi Taurus, welcome back to my channel, Karma Fox. I am doing your weekly reading for May. I hope you guys are well. I am going to take a quick second to remind everyone that this is a general reading. So guys, take what resonates for you and just leave the rest for someone else. Keep in mind that the energies can reverse. And as always, Taurus, don't force yourself into a reading that's not for you. Spirit, can I have the energy of the sign of Taurus? Taurus. Thank you, Spirit. Energy for the sign of Taurus. There we go. All right, Taurus, you are starting with the Three of Swords. You have the Knight of Wands, and you have the Page of Wands in the reverse. So, Taurus, you're currently heartbroken here. Some of you could be journaling. I feel like you know, you're going through a stormy period in your life. It's a sense that you got burnt somehow. I do feel like there's somebody here you would like to talk to, but this person makes you feel in some way that it's not safe. Like, you know, that there's a sense of you wanting to keep your distance here. With the Page of Wands in the reverse, this looks like this was somebody new. So I feel like you may want to talk to somebody, but you won't. Because like I said, there's a sense here that this person burnt you in some manner. And it does look like this is somebody new in your energy that things didn't work out with. Let me see who's in your energy. Show me who is in Taurus energy. Could have been an on-again, off-again relationship. Like that person just, you know, ran hot, ran cold. You never knew what was going to happen. All right, so the person in your energy, we have the Hermit in reverse, sign of Virgo. We have Judgment, and we have the King of Pentacles reversed along with the Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is somebody that hasn't been talking with you. This is somebody, there's been a gap in the communication. This person is coming towards you, though, to communicate. They want a reconciliation. I do feel like this is somebody who wants changes in the connection, but they're wanting you to kind of follow along after them. There's this, like, this is somebody who may get a lot of attention, but I do feel like this person is very unstable. They could be having financial issues as well. This is somebody who could be receiving poor advice from family members or close friends. And I do feel like this is somebody who is, I can see the ending and they're missing you, but I also see that this is somebody who has a tendency to indulge. And they know that if they're with you, they can't do that. They can't indulge. This person doesn't think about things long term. They're not really offering any kind of commitment, but yet they want to come back into your energy. They want you to follow around after them. That's odd. You could be dealing with a Virgo, another Taurus, or a Capricorn. I will also tell you that this person feels like the ending of this connection between the two of you, while they moved away and weren't speaking, they're feeling like it's your fault. So they may feel like you don't have enough financial stability to, you know, for them to commit. I do feel like this person is extremely money oriented. Show me the energy between Taurus and this person. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're waiting to see what this person is going to do. They've been waiting to see what you're going to do. I do feel like you did invest in this person. There's some sort of investment that's here on both sides. But you're both kind of watching the other to see what, you know, what's going to happen. What's affecting this connection? King of Cups in the reverse. There is love here, but I feel like it's not being expressed. You may feel like this person's a player. And I got to be honest with you, Taurus, they kind of look like they are. They look like they're a little bit emotionally manipulative. And I do feel like this person wants you to chase after them. So you're going to be hearing from them, though. They do have feelings, but I feel like this may not be the most healthy person. Let me see the outcome. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to be very guarded with this person. I do feel like you're still kind of holding on to their energy, and they're still holding on to yours. But I feel like for you, you're holding on to their energy because this person hurt you. They broke your heart. For them, this person, I don't know. I'm getting the vibe that this person is, you know, kind of money hungry. They might not have the best of friends or family that's giving them poor advice. And I also, like, I can hear somebody saying, yeah, you don't want to attach yourself to Taurus because, you know, they're never going to be able to support you. There's like an energy here of this person holding on to you for the wrong reasons. And that's concerning. So there is a lot of defensiveness here on both sides, though. Bottom of the deck is the Ten of Wands. This is underlying energy, and it does indicate that there's a lot of problems here. This has been an uphill battle. It's been an uphill struggle. I feel like right now, Taurus, you're feeling overwhelmed. You're feeling weighed down. You feel like you have the weight of the world on your shoulders, and it's just hard to get through. So let's clarify. Spirit-wise, the Three of Swords here for Taurus. You could have other problems that are weighing you down as well. Yeah, you're healing from this. You feel betrayed by this person. Ten of Swords reversed and Judgment reversed. You feel this person betrayed you. You feel that you maybe made a bad judgment call in investing in this person. And you're also feeling like, you know, there's no way you're going to take this person back. You have Judgment in reverse. They have it in the upright. So I do feel like, you know, you're working at your money right now. You are kind of waiting to see what this person's going to do because, like I said, there's a part of you that does still want to talk to them, but you don't want to get burnt again. I feel like you're recovering. You're trying to heal your own energy, and you're still in the middle of all of this heartbreak. Why is the Knight of Wands here for Taurus? King of Cups reversed, Queen of Cups reversed. Yeah, you may have been dealing with a karmic. You may have been dealing with a karmic Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy here. You definitely had a lot of deep feelings for this person, but I feel like you've shut your heart down. Yeah, when this person burnt you and you figured out that they had betrayed you, it's like a big gate closed on that heart of yours. And you're like, yeah, even if I do have feelings for you, I'm not acting on them. I shouldn't have acted on them in the first place. So it's like you're acknowledging that you had deep feelings for this person, but not enough so that you're going to be willing to express feelings again. I feel like you're very closed off to this person currently. You're not giving love at all in any form or fashion. So let me see why the Page of Wands is here in reverse. All right, we have the Page of Wands in the upright and the Wheel of Fortune. All right, so there is somebody new that's in your energy. I feel like this was a new person. This Page of Wands is somebody new that you've communicated to. I do feel like with the Wheel of Fortune, it's going to move things into a better area. There's somebody you're talking to here, somebody new in your energy here. And I do feel like it's like there's some flirtation that's going on. It could have been somebody you weren't talking to in the past, and that's now changed. But I do see that there's some flirtation that's going on. There's a renewed interest in somebody. And I do see that it's going to move in a very positive direction. So let me see. I think it's going to resolve a lot of problems in some manner, even if it's just lightening your mood, because your mood is so heavy, Taurus. It's so heavy. I just feel like whoever this is hurt you so terribly. So let's look at their energy. Why is the Hermit in reverse? This person may have ghosted you as well. We have the Chariot reversed. We have the Strength card in reverse. This is somebody that needs to work on themselves, but they're refusing to do so. I do feel like they are feeling pretty stuck in this energy. I do feel like they want to talk to you, but I'm not currently seeing them moving forward to do that. There's a desire. I do feel like this person really does need to work on themselves. They operate out of fear. Let me see. You could be dealing with a Leo or a Cancer. Why is Judgment here? Yeah, they're holding on to your energy as well, but they're defensive. Four of Coins. So you're mirroring each other a little bit in that. We have the Fool in reverse, and we have the Hierophant in the reverse. This person is afraid of commitment. So they're not offering any commitment, but they want you to hold on to them. They want you to continue to follow after them, to chase after them. They're definitely not offering any commitment here. They're afraid of commitment. So it's like they want a new beginning, but not for real. Yeah, they want you to chase them. That's what's happening here. This person wants you to chase them. They're pretty emotionally manipulative here. I do feel like there's a part of them that just hasn't let you go. They want this new beginning, but they don't want a full-fledged new beginning. Let me see. You could be dealing with another Taurus, like I said, or a Pisces. Again, though, I have to tell you, Taurus, that this person feels like, or at least the way they're going to present it, is that this connection not only ended because of you, but it's not coming back together. They can't possibly, you know, come back together with you because of your actions and what you're doing. Whereas it looks to me like you're just drawing some boundaries here. You're putting in some boundaries and refusing to, you know, just chase after this person. So there's a big emotional game that's going on that this person's trying to play, but I don't see you playing into it. In fact, I see your attention going towards someone else. Let me look at their bottom energy. Show me the bottom energy for the person in Taurus energy. All right, so we have the Knight of Swords, we have the World, and we have the Six of Swords. So, yeah, what I'm seeing, this person is receiving advice from either close friends or family. They're telling them, look, you need to move on. You know, Taurus is not all that. Taurus isn't what you need, blah, blah, blah. So I do see that this person is going to put an end to the cycle. They're going to kind of wrap this up. But what I'm seeing is that they are going to blame you. They're going to come towards you. They're going to say, it's all your fault. We could have had this. We could have had that. Taurus, don't listen to that, because this person has a whole game that they're playing here. I do feel that this person, there's a cycle that's coming to an end, and it's a cycle of loss for this person. So this person, they're losing you, basically. So they're figuring out that you're not going to play into this manipulation. So now what they're going to do is say, okay, well, I'm closing this out and I'm moving on, and I want you to know that it's because of you. It's your fault. But I believe that at some point, it's not even going to matter. Keep in mind, Taurus, you have this Wheel of Fortune, so things are beginning to turn in your favor here. There's a reversal in your circumstances. So there's somebody new, or you could be, you know, somebody that you weren't talking to before that you begin talking to again. But there's something new. There's a flirtation. There's a lighter energy. It's a reversal, and things are moving in your favor here. And I feel like whoever this person is doesn't like it. This is going to be the type of person who, you know, they're not going to want to come forward and talk to you until they know you're with somebody else. Let me look at the energy between Taurus and this person. Yeah, there's the ending. Four of Wands reversed. There was no stability. Queen of Wands and the Magician. And this indicates there's somebody new that's in your energy. Could be a, it could be a Leo, Sagittarius, or an Aries. So you were invested in this connection. I see that. You were kind of waiting to see what they were going to do. They never moved forward. They never, you know, tried to, there was some contact, but they didn't really work on themselves. And again, I'm getting that manipulative energy. This person was manifesting you coming to them, you following them, you chasing after them, and yet not contributing to the connection in any way as far as like financially or, you know, with commitment. It was unstable. This connection was very unstable. So there's somebody new here in your energy, somebody you're very attracted to. I do feel like you're not planning to come back together with this person in your energy, but you're still holding on to them for some reason. And we're going to see why in a minute. I do see you taking action to really, you know, put an end in place here. I see you investing in someone else. Why is the King of Cups here? I also see a lot of you having a glow up that's going on. Like people really genuinely like to be in your energy, and I do feel like you have this glow up going on. You're looking better. You're like, I don't know, some of you could have improved your physical appearance, but you're magnetic right now. Yeah, we have the Six of Wands and we have the Lovers. All right, so you're going to be successful. Even though you've kind of closed your heart towards this person, you did it so that you could have the success in relationships that you wanted. You figured out, Taurus, that this person was not offering love in the right manner. And I will tell you also, I do feel like this person had a choice between you and someone else that they were holding on to, someone who is chasing around after them the way they want you to. So this person had a choice. I do feel like this person does have feelings for you, but they're very manipulative, and this is an emotional manipulation taking place. This is the kind of person who, when they don't get what they want, they pull back their affections, and then they blame you for doing that. I do feel like you were kind of wrapped into that for a period, and that's what got you burnt. You wanted to win. If this person had a choice between you and someone else, you really wanted to win. And that kept you tied into this. And now I feel like you're like, nah, I'm not doing that anymore. And you've walked away from that. Let me look at your outcome. Tell me the, okay. Ace of Cups reversed, the Tower in reverse, and the King of Swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Strong Gemini. Strong Gemini. With the Four of Pentacles here, I do feel like you're very defensive. You're trying to rebuild yourself. You're trying to rebuild your energy. You're done with this situation. And actually, that's exactly what you need to do. Now, you could, again, I'm seeing somebody from your past that you could have some conversations with, some communication. It would be somebody that you haven't been talking to, that now that situation is reversed and it's moving in a positive direction. It would have been somebody that you had an ending in love. So this is indicating either a new person or someone else from your past, not this person. I do feel like you're having to basically rebuild yourself, and you kind of are carrying a little bit of a grudge against this person, and I guess I couldn't blame you. I mean, it's you know, not cool for somebody to basically sabotage the relationship and then blame it on you, and I feel like you're resentful of that. But it's best just to release that, let it go, and just know that this person will receive their own karma. I do see that you're rebuilding something here, either on your own or with somebody else. And this person that's in your energy, I do feel that this person they're going to act as if they are honest and upfront, that they've done the right thing, and that it's all your fault, basically. And they've got toxic family members or friends that are going to be backing this up. So I feel like once you put up those barriers, they played the victim. All right. Bottom of the deck is Justice. So this is underlying energy. Could be dealing with the Libra, but this is indicating to me that you are going to get justice in this situation. Yeah, strong Libra sign is here. But I do feel like things are going to balance out in your life. Things are going to begin to move in a better direction. And I also feel like you're going to get justice in this situation. So let me pull a oracle card for Taurus. All right. So your card is Connect with Gaia. All right. Give me just a second and I'm going to read this for you. It takes me a second to find these because they are, they're not numbered. So hold on. All right. It says, the earth is our mother, and if we are not in tune with her, the rest of our lives will be out of balance too. The modern world can take us far away from our root as living, breathing people on a living, breathing planet. Take a few moments to connect with Gaia, whether as the earth goddess, the ground beneath you, or some growing thing. Modern life is full of distractions. Make sure you remember to take time to tune into the earth, no matter what else is going on around you. This card reminds you to stay in touch with what is truly important, both spiritually and practically, especially those things that support the rest of your efforts. So guys, take some time, spend some time in nature, you know, really ground yourself. I think that's going to be more helpful for you. It's going to help to, you know, ease the burdens because I can see you're still struggling with a broken heart. All right. So just take some time to ground yourself and spend some time in nature. I hope this has been helpful for you, Taurus. If you've resonated with this reading, hit that like button. Be sure to subscribe. And until I see you in your next reading, Taurus, namaste.